if it does appear as though, we just start a video and then stop a video, we want a video to be of substance. More or less, I would prefer a video to kind of be 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be like that, 8 to 12 or 10 minutes, but we're just trying to keep it to be somewhat of a short tutorial for each video. That's why, it carries on into the next. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and do D again. We finished it in the last one, but not really. So we'll just start with D. D and E are very similar. They're kind of the same thing, D and E. E, well, we won't talk about that. We have a very special function that's coming in the coming videos that's very common in economics. But anyways, D, so that's going to be the derivative, f prime of x. It takes some room to do this. In fact, what did we say? We had to write that. I apologize. F of x is going to equal x squared, x minus 1 to the 1/2. Okay, so because we kind of started it in the last video, let's just keep it a little bit shorter right here. So the derivative should actually be very easy. It's the left times the derivative of the right, which is -1/2, times the derivative of the inside, which is just 1. Left times the derivative of the right, plus right times the derivative of the left. Yep. Okay, so simplified a little bit. Can we kind of do all of it at once? We have an x squared up top, we have a 2 in the bottom, and the negative exponent goes down below is an x minus 1/2 to a positive 1/2, yes. Plus we have 2x, x minus 1 to the 1/2. We could put it over 1. What do we do? Yes, top and bottom are always multiplied by the common denominator. Get the common denominator. Yeah, do we have enough room over here? Multiply 2x minus 1 to the 1/2 divided by 2x minus 1 to the 1/2. I hope we understand that anything divided by itself is 1. Yes, application is economics and everything else. Application is way more important, but I'm a math guy and I like math, so I'm just simplifying all of this. So plus, I see a 2 and a 2. I see 4x. What is x minus 1? This is where we left off in the last video. X minus 1 to the power of 1/2 times x minus 1 to the power of 1/2. That's what makes it so easy. It's just x minus 1. And then we have down below, yeah, we kind of go through all this. I like doing all of this, but at the same time, if we're talking about stuff that has very little to do with the class, it's kind of like, why are we doing this? So we're trying our best to get through the review and get to the econ class. So we write all the stuff up top over the common denominator. Hopefully we can do all that in our head. I see x squared plus 4x squared minus 4x over 2. What is x minus 1 to the 1/2? Somewhere along the way, usually we bring it back into a radical there. And now we're done. So the answer is 5x squared minus 4x. Factoring out an x means nothing. X minus 1 the square root. So, I mean, I wouldn't say hard, but definitely the most complicated one that we've had so far, yes. So, boxing the answer, circling the answer. Let's erase this and go on to the next one here. Okay, so we see E, which is the same. It's going to be a, that's E. We're going to do a product rule. So the left times the derivative of the right is 1/2. Yeah, left times the derivative of the right. Yeah, minus the right times the derivative of the left. Okay, so what do we have? We have an x to the 1/3. We actually do have a 2 divided by a half. I mean, a 2 times a half, a 2 divided by 2, which is gone. Yeah. 2x minus 1 to the negative a half minus, I see x to the negative 2/3. If it gets pretty messy, we better write all this stuff. 2x minus 1 to the 1/2. That's what I see there. I'm not getting all big on the comments. If anybody, I hope this YouTube channel grows much bigger, but we do have comments if there's a mistake or if anybody just wants to say something. Apparently on YouTube, we have make a comment. Okay, so we're not thinking about any of this. Any positive exponents always stay in the top of a fraction. Any negative exponents go down below as a positive exponent. Yeah. Okay, so minus 2x minus 1 to the 1/2. That guy looks to me positive. 3 is already down below. Hopefully we understand that. And now x to the positive 2/3 is also down below. Erase that. Okay, so we never think about this stuff if we're simplifying, just literally common denominator stuff, yes. And common denominator stuff works out such that in the end, these things turn out pretty nice and neat. So if we have an x to the 2/3, yeah, I guess we would need 3, so let's do that. 3x to the 2/3 over 3x to the 2/3, that's just 1. Yep, x to the 1/3, so we know that that top thing equals x, right? Yeah, minus 2x minus 1 to the 1/2 over 3 x to the 2/3. Yeah, so we need him. Two x minus 1 to the 1/2 over 2x minus 1 to the 1/2. Okay, so we do have, yeah, what do we have? We have 3x to the 2/3. We're going to kind of run out of time in this video here. These things take a long time. So we're going to move on to number 3. What do we have right there? That is 3x, if we understand that. Yeah, minus, that is 2x minus 1, because you have 2 of them to the 1/2, divided by what? Yep, 3x to the 2/3, 2x minus 1 to the 1/2 there. So then we're done with that. And the top of the fraction is going to be, I see x plus 1 divided by all that. Yes, x plus 1, 3x to the 2/3, 2x minus 1, getting very messy here, to the 1/2 there.